any future donors, we are always needing violin strings, shoulder rests, anything you want to give to the violinschool.org. Thank you.
Okay, so what's your name, young lady? Because you're on film.
Reagan.
Reagan?
Yeah.
Okay, Reagan. What, show me where the G string is. Just, you can come up here and, okay, that's G. Okay, show me, what's the next one?
D.
Let me see you point to it. There you go. Good job, Reagan. What's the next one? Point to it. Ah, okay, what's the next one?
E.
Hot dog. Okay, what's this piece called?
The bridge.
That's right, it's the bridge. And this, what's this thing?
F-hole.
Right, oh good, Reagan. What's this? It goes and what goes in there? Your chin, right?
Yeah.
So it's a chin rest. How about this piece?
Is it scroll?
Right, and these are
The pig.
pigs. You call it a pig? There you go. Work with Reagan on showing her about the bow and the things that you learned when you were starting to play the violin. Well, how long you been playing violin?
About 4 years now.
And 4 years now, and you go to school where?
I'm going to go to School of the Arts.
Duke Ellington School of the Arts. You're a champion, Jordon. So I want you to help Reagan become a champion because Miss Renee has provided us this facility and this opportunity.
All right.
So,
I do have a little picture for Reagan, and I have a pencil for you to put your name on. You can take it home. Study your parts of the violin.
because Reagan's a good study. She's been studying, so you go through the parts with her so that she absolutely knows.
Oh, can you hand me my violin then?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna let her.
So
cheat.
what are these?
Okay, you gonna?
gonna
You
look
can
at
let her
this
cheat.
one.
She
Yeah,
can have
look
it.
at this.
She can have.
What is this? This white this. What about this right here? This.
Aha. We got one for you, Reagan. You can cheat. You can cheat.
Yeah, so this is part. This is part of this.
It's called a button.
Oh, that's cute. It's called a button. Okay. What is? What is this?
Ah, oh man.
And that's not on the sheet.
You're so cheating. Look what he did. You're gonna
What is
learn
that?
about that one today. And then you tell her when she.
I find Turner.
This is what we call a playing mute, and what that does is that when you're playing the violin, you know, in certain pieces you need to be really quiet and really airy. So, like in this piece we have called Pastoral Symphony. So that's how the violin would sound normally, and then we put our mute on, and your mute and this playing mute only goes on the A and D string. And so if I play it again, it's going to sound a little bit different. Do you see how now it sounds more fuzzy and more quiet? That's what a playing mute does. This is a practice mute. So if you get one of these, I would suggest getting the rubber ones because the plastic ones, the plastic ones only fit on certain violins. So if you get a rubber one, it's more flexible and it can fit easier on your violin.
Really?
I like the rubber ones better. They're less strain on your bridge. This is what we call a shoulder rest. And if you're going to play the violin or viola, you need to get one of these. This basically helps so that you're not holding the violin like this, because the way you're supposed to hold the violin is that your head should be tilted and your head holds up the violin, not your hand. And it's kind of impossible to do that when you don't have a shoulder rest because you can't. You're straining to hold. You're straining to hold it when you don't need to. So if you put the shoulder rest on, now I don't have to press my head so hard against the violin in order to keep it up. So again, this makes sure that you're not pressing your head against the violin because that's uncomfortable, one. And two, if your violin is going to be sinking if you don't have that, and posture is everything when you're playing. So if you're playing like this, then your sound isn't going to come out as well. And then two, when you're off balance like that, you're start playing the wrong notes. And we don't want that. What else can I show you?
Identify the string.
Oh yeah. So which string is this one? What'd you say? What about this one? Mm-hmm. What now? What? I want you to answer this. What is this black thing under the strings? You sure? You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
So this black thing under the strings is what we call a fingerboard. This is where you will put your fingers up on the violin. So when you start actually playing your violin, we're going to be putting tapes down on your fingerboard, and it'll tell you where to put your fingers on the violin. Now, what is this little thing right here? Because yes, you do. You already said these are tuning pegs. So what is this? If your violin goes drastically out of tune, like your A sounds like a D, which is really bad, you would use these to tune it so that you can hear in A. Once you've gotten it to the point where it's about where you're close to having the right pitch, you use your fine tuners. In this case, I have a professional violin, so I only have fine tuners on my E string, which sucks, but you know, that's what I have to do. So what you would do is that you will use your fine tuners to tighten or loosen your strings just a bit, so you can get perfect pitch. That make sense to you?
Okay, so let's take some of the pressure off of Reagan, and you ready to tell us the parts of the violin? You wanna? What's your name again? I know she's got that special name. Tell me again. Peyton. All right.
So they already. Let's talk about the bow. Do you remember, Reagan, what this part is called? Did we talk about the bow?
Got a bow right there.
Now let's talk about the
Did we
violin.
talk about the bow last time? What this part is called? Did you tell them?
No.
Okay.
Could we kind of went over exercises.
Okay.
You can do that.
So we can talk about this is called the frog, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so remember how I had you guys put your pinky up here, and you put your index finger
You can
here,
practice your bow holding.
like that. Remember?
So
Just to kind of remember how to hold the bow.
let me see. Let me see your right hand. So what you want to do is you want to hold it. Put your finger right here. Put your ring finger, middle finger on this flat part right here. Hold it. Now I want your thumb to go right there, and your pinky, keep your first finger wrapped around that, and your pinky needs to just lightly rest up here. You know you're doing it right when it feels like the bow is about to fall out of your hand.
Right here.
Can you? Oh, okay, I'll use this one.
Put your thumb in
Let's go over the windshield light first. So
Absolutely beautiful.
we're gonna go 90 degrees.
Here, awesome. Okay, and then you just gotta kind of hold it.
Oh, that's good.
Because
Make
90
a hole?
degrees means
That's
a
good.
quarter of a
All
circle.
right. Were you here when we did windshield wipers? When you do like this, like your windshield wiper? She did that. Okay.
Yes, like Peyton.
Oh, just the plucking. Okay. All right. Good. So let's
Look, you,
pretend
when
like this.
you do windshield wipers,
There we go. Remember
just
in the car?
use your wrist. I know I know it feels uncomfortable, but trust me, you're gonna get used to it. And it helps when you're playing really long pieces. So try and get it all the way flat on one side, and then try and get it all the way flat on the other side.
Like
Move
it's
your
at
wrist
home.
and your fingers.
Right.
Just
See how
like,
much
just like that.
Looks like that. But you know, once you do this
Like
a few
you're
more
doing
times,
it?
you're gonna be perfect. Here, just do that.
So when you're doing, wait, you want it all the way like, I know, all the way like that.
Then you can do
All the way like that.
circle,
Don't let it droop,
down.
don't let it do that. Just
And these
like
are just
that. Straight,
exercises to help you hold the bow.
just
Let's
like
just try
that.
that one more
Keep
time.
doing it.
I know you got it. Right, perfect.
Play.
Thumb right here. See how my thumb is like this? All right, now take my finger here, pluck.
Peyton, what are you doing?
There we go. Right, so we're gonna hold your thumb and just pluck. Relax his hand. Right. Yeah, hold your thumb there. Keep your thumb there. Right, perfect.
Right there, fingers. Just hold it. Hold it like that. Let it rest in your hands, and then pluck. Press your thumb right here. No, right here, and press and press. Now pluck with this finger. Oh, guys. Hold your violins. Don't hold it like this. Don't hold it. Hold it a little bit to the side of you, like that. So, up and out, like that. The sponge came off.
Let's try this a couple times and then that way we can go.
How does that feel?
Feel better?
Okay, boo-boo. Maybe this rubber band is the wrong one. Maybe it's not tight enough. Maybe it's not.
So, what is your name, young lady? Peyton. Oh, oops. Peyton's in the mood. She's like, don't worry about who I am. Okay. Okay, what's your name?
Mia.
Mia. And your name is?
Reagan.
And your name is?
Kavana.
Okay, thanks for coming here. We really appreciate you coming. And this is Jordon. What's your name?
My name's Jordon.
Okay, and you are?
Renee.
And Renee is the person responsible for all this wonderful violin action that's going on. She got violins donated from
Music and Arts.
Music and Arts, and we're here to train these people. My name's Charles Tolbert, and I'm working with this team, and it's a beautiful thing, and we're gonna continue on with, what's your name? Peyton. Peyton is gonna be a star, but she's just camera shy
She's so
right
tired
now.
right now.
She's
so
tired.
It's okay.
And so this is what we do, and we have been doing this for how long, Renee?
Oh wow, since October 20th?
Since October 20th, and you plan to continue this program?
Yes. It's
Okay,
up
oh.
and running, and I'm excited to keep it going.
Okay, all right. Well, Jordon is a student where?
I go to Duke Ellington School of the Arts.
Yeah, and you've been there how long?
I'm sophomores. It's 2 years.
Okay, and Jordon's been working with me for
5 years now.
5 years now, so he's virtuoso.
All right, well, we're so thankful for any future donors. We are always needing violin strings, shoulder rests, anything you want to give to the violinschool.org. Thank you. I want to thank the Village Church DC for allowing us to use his facility for the lessons, and especially Pastor Dr. Lewis Thomas Tate Jr. Thank you.